up, nerds? How you doing? Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, recommend this video or this podcast to anybody you think might like it. We are giving our spoiler review for The Last of Us Episode 4. Once again, it's not really spoilers if the video game is already out and you already know what's going to happen. Now, we want to give our thoughts. I'll give my thoughts first. Another horrible episode. This episode, I don't get it. The setup is boring. The story is boring. I apologize for giving it a 10 the first two episodes because 3 and 4 have sucked. Thought about this for a while. At best, I'll give this a 4. But it's not doing it for me anymore. I'm sorry. I know these two, and you can see their reactions in the chat about how much they love this episode and how much they love this video game. But I'm sorry. And I must say, I was lied to by these two gentlemen. This is just garbage. I'm bored by this now. Hurry up and get to the story. Just hurry up and get me going. Clickers.
Who
Where the fuck the motherfucking clickers at? I'm bored by this. I'm sorry. I'm only doing this, reviewing this as a team player. But this is just pure garbage. I'm sorry. Maybe it will be better, but it'll never get back to what these first two episodes did. And I apologize to The Mandalorian and to The Boys Season 4 and to Invincible Season 2, to Secret Invasion for saying that this is going to be the best show of 2023. I apologize to all of you, and I fall on the sword, and I fall on my knees, down on my knees, saying, I'm sorry. But this is just a 4 at best. And I know these two are going to say, oh my God, this is so great. It was a setup, and it set up nothing. I'm sorry. Go ahead, either one of you. Rip me all you want. Go for it.
Go ahead, Sleepy.
A 4, bro? Come on, a 4? I get it, you haven't played the game, so you don't understand the setup, but it literally pretty much play by play followed the game again. Yeah, we deviated last episode into a different Bill story. That one, I can agree. That made no sense for a lot of people. But this one, for us, it made perfect sense. For me, at least. I don't know about,
No, it did.
I mean, shot for shot, almost. Maybe there's a few things they changed.
They changed a couple of things, like the lady, that wasn't part of the game. And instead of being in Pittsburgh, it's in Kansas City, if I'm correct.
Yep.
But other than that, a lot of it is perfect to the game. But I knew Tony's review was gonna be like that because he doesn't understand the whole setup. And the thing is that he was lied by us saying, this. And let's be honest. If he plays the game, he'll see why we were hyping it, because it is true. While I was watching that episode yesterday, I was like, where's the fucking infected?
Yeah, that is true.
Where's the fucking infected? Like,
that is very true.
We haven't had, look, they have
rumbly.
She only killed that one that he didn't see in episode 3. And then yesterday you didn't see no infected. Let's be honest. Yesterday you just seen that. They're coming, but you just seen the earth shaking. Yeah. Exactly. But I could see where you're like, damn, you told me this was action. And as a gamer, I have to tell you, I am kind of like watching the show, and I'm like, if I had to grade it, this ain't a 10. This is like an 8 at best. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you why. I do have to take points. Like Tony said, we have to be honest. Honest. I love the game, but this shit does not have the action that the game has. And we understand that it's not supposed to, because what it's doing is building characters, but you might end up losing the hardcore Last of Us fan because of this. Because trust me, hey, Tony, look, I'm not trying to convince you, but look at any gameplay of the game, and you'll see why I've been hype about this show. But while watching it, I understand, and I'm hoping I get some action like how we get in the game. And I understand some of the setup because, I understood some of the characters. I understand, like right now, my saddest part and my favorite part comes, the Black Brothers. Man, when I played that and on the video game, That shit, I had to smoke like 3 cigarettes after what happens with that. And I hope that you follow this, because that's a sad thing that happens at the end to this too. Fine, sirs. They deserve their viewing for at least for this.
Yes.
To be honest, I thought this would be like later on in the season, and the fact that it's already setting it up. But I think they're gonna give us a couple episodes with them this time around, because if you see in the game it was a little bit quicker. Like your interaction with this is like quick. A mission, you know. So, and this is gonna give you like why they're looking for them, because to be honest, the lady Caitlin is her name. Kathleen.
Thank you.
Thanks for the. I don't know, because she started the game.
She paid attention. You can tell.
But her, she's looking for them because I guess they think that they set up her brother with Fedra. So I think that's the whole thing. And I see why they're trying to give it a backstory. But to be honest, I want some action already. I need some action, because so far it's just been talking. And the little bit that we got from the zombie was on episode 1 when the old lady turned. And then the clicker. And that's about it. And then
episode 1 and 2.
And on part 3, you get just infected, but he ain't doing nothing. And then on this episode, you don't get nothing. And you're like, wait a minute, I thought this was a zombie series. And you're not getting that. So to be honest, it loses some points, because it is true. I do want to see more infected. And the fact that you're relegating them to the back, it's kind of sucky, you know? Like I'm sorry, but The Walking Dead had more infected at this point.
That's true, and I have to agree. I agree. It's an 8.
No, you're explaining about what's that shit that if you touch it, they'll feel it a mile away. But what's the whole point if you're not doing nothing? You just explain it on that episode.
It's a whole lot of not feeling. It's a whole lot of not feeling.
And plus, how come they're not already there? What's taking so long? How come they're in the sewer? You see them coming up through the sewer. There ain't no semen around to sort of solidify that. You know they're coming. And she says, we'll just keep it quiet. We'll just lock the door. We'll just lock the door. We just won't tell anybody. And then they're living in this terroristic town where instead of the government keeping it in check, they're keeping it in check.
Themselves. Like, who does that shit?
I'm like, come on.
Is that
what happened to the clickers? Oh God, you can't wait till you see the clickers. I ain't seen no clickers. Where the clickers at? Huh? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will finish this show for the podcast. I'm already out.
It'll get better.
I'm already out. You said that last week. You said that last week.
It got better. It got better from last week.
It had
you rated a 3 last week and a 4 this week. Progress.
Right.
That is true what he said.
That's progress.
Got you.
No. I gave it a 4.
No.
I gave it a 4 because it's episode 4. It's just as bad as last week.
That's cap. That's some Sleepy's Mad shit. What's going on here?
It's just as bad as last week. This show is garbage. From you. This show is
right. I must be really like.
You can already see the setup.
It's not a 10. I can agree.
Went to Kansas City. They went to Kansas City. They purposely blocked the bridge. You could see the plot coming. Okay, we're going to drive around, and we're going to run into some people. You saw that coming. Where's the big surprise? I ain't even played a video game, and I knew. We ain't played a video game, and I knew that was going to happen.
That's how he knew it was a trap.
Yeah, that is true,
Tony.
Right.
Remember,
so then why would you do it?
You probably don't understand. He was on both sides, so he had to.
He explained it during the episode. Wait, like, I don't know.
Wait, all this seems really familiar. Holy
shit! He explained it in the episode. He was on both sides. I paid attention. Okay then. Like I said, no surprise. He used to be a bad guy. Now he's a good guy. Then he was a bad guy, and then his partner dies. We need you to get this girl because she's the MacGuffin. We have to get her to the West Coast.
Even in the game, she was the MacGuffin.
Yes.
Which is boring, which is a typical any comic book story. I told you earlier today, I don't ever want to play this game. I don't ever want to play this game. Ever. ever.
Oh.
Let's just hurry up and let's just get through this. So like I said, I'm waiting on March 1st, Mandalorian, season 3. I'm waiting. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
To what?
Mandalorian, season 3, March 1st. I'm waiting.
Hey, I'm waiting for that shit too.
I'm already done with this show.
For it, of course.
No, I'm already done with this show. I'm sorry, I'm done. I can already tell you episode 5.
For a prologue to a video game.
Episode 5 will be 5 because it's episode 5. I can already rate it right now. It's a 5.
So you're gonna rate it at 10 when it's episode 10?
No, because it ain't gonna be no 10 episodes. Ooh, and then I'll give it a true rating. Which will probably be -9. Because I'm sorry.
Cheating. That's some Sleepy
I'm
Smash
sorry.
shit.
That is some Sleepy Smash shit.
There we go. But I'm sorry. I'm just I'm watching The Walking Dead. That's all. The Walking Dead comics was way better than the show. No, because The Walking Dead eventually died out. I'm sorry.
Well, of course. Everything dies out eventually when you play it for like 15 seasons, it felt like.
No.
That is true.
Yeah, but at least in the Star Wars movies and the Mandalorian, it has rewatchability. Right now, I don't ever want to see this show again.
Shit, I've watched.
I watched the show. I watched the show one time. I don't even watch the Easter egg videos because I don't want to know anything. I just want to hurry up and get through it.
You need to watch the Easter egg videos to understand the passion we have for it. And then
I just want to hurry up and get through it. I just want to hurry up and get through it.
No, but I understand.
Be done already.
I understand
where you're coming from, though.
If he's not liking it, that's why we're 3 people here, and it's for us our opinion, and some people don't like it. Hey,
this is a CW show right now.
Oh,
3%. No, I'm kidding.
But then again, let's be honest. No, I'm gonna have to stop you there because let's be honest, Tony. Now that you mentioned CW, how much does those episodes cost? Like what? A couple thousands to make?
Yeah.
You're telling me you spent $10 million an episode for what? You haven't shown shit.
Precisely.
Live sets.
Like, I know you. Okay, you filmed it in Kansas City, so you filmed it in Boston, so you guys said, "Oh, can't wait till you see a clicker." Not really impressed so far.
Well, yeah, because they deviated the story in episode 3, and now they're going right back on track. So
no, they deviated it again a little bit.
Deviated again according to the after show.
They're deviating it again.
But you got to give me something when you deviate. Remember, it's easy to get you two guys in this. You've already seen them. You already know the ending. You're trying to convince me to stay. If it wasn't for this podcast, I would not stay. I would already be gone.
It's okay.
Wow.
So you saying I can just dip out for the rest of the season?
No, I'm not saying that part's okay.
Oh,
it's okay to be
wrong. So it does matter. Put it like this: you've lost other people at work that we work with who've called this boring, who did not play the game. It's not just me.
Who called it at work, at your job?
No. I'm not going to bust out names. Short woman. I'm not going to mention anybody's name. Going to the movies with us. Not going to mention her name at all. I'm just saying she dipped out because she's, once again, like me, has never played the video game and doesn't really see the point of this.
Yeah, but I can't take the opinion of a person that liked it. Which movie was it? Multiverse?
No. We're not going there. Multiverse of Madness. We're not going there at all.
Yeah, I can't take her opinion.
That person will know who we're talking about.
I don't take opinions on a video game adaptation from someone who hasn't played the game.
Play the game. So
it's hard.
Wait. Then why am I here?
Oh,
because you're part of the podcast.
Why am I here?
Damn, that hurt. I'm sorry.
You're right. It hurt. It hurt.
It hurt me when I realized it.
It was too late. It was
way too late.
It was too late.
I'm sorry.
Sleepy, shame on you. Tony,
count them two toys.
I
need action. I was
No,
told
I
this
don't
was
blame
the zombie apocalypse. That you guys hyped it. I'm sorry.
There
okay,
was a lot of action in the game.
No. We got it probably a little bit wrong. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you why, Tony. Because if I showed you the game and you could see gameplay, it's straight action, and it got the human element and whatnot, right? But when you're watching this TV show, it seems they went more with the dialogue more and the human element and the fight between how you go insane and all that shit than to the action. And probably, I'm not gonna lie to you. Be honest, I told you, watch this for the simple reason that, to me, I play the game. Remember, I'm not telling you the story. I'm telling you, this game is raw, because when you play it, you play the action parts. So to you, that's what's raw. So I'm giving you my opinion as the gamer. Now, I'm not gonna, even though I'm a fan of the game, I'm not gonna defend the series here. When I have to be honest, I was probably 30 minutes in, and I'm like, where's the fucking action? And there was parts that I liked it. I liked how it translated from the game to the TV show, and I liked how, when they get ambushed, that he tells Ellie, like, did you see that hole? Crawl through that hole. And I liked how he went up, shot the guy, and then went back down. While watching that, I'm like, God damn, I'm fucking playing the game. But we need more. It is true what Tony said. We need more. I guess you're gonna get it maybe in episode 5, but there should be more action. Maybe. And I said maybe because I thought we were gonna get more action in this episode.
The problem is, last week's episode was an hour-packed love story. This episode should have had the extra 15 minutes
to give us more action.
45.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with Tony. So
when they were going through and they were busting down doors, you should have saw more action in that. I just saw him bust down the doors. I didn't see him intimidate anybody.
You know what would have been cool?
They should have expanded out that more.
No. And you know what would have been cool? And I was thinking the same thing. It would have been cool if they would have start opening the door and it was like a faction of people that were trying to go against the lady, and they're all scared, like, and that's how they get them. But the fact that busting doors, who they're scaring, because you're like, the people that we care are safe, I don't know, like there could have been cool parts where they expand on it, but besides that, I think, to be honest, I expect more action. And I'm hoping I do get that action, because, to be honest, I wanted to see more running from the zombies. I wanted to see more running from,
which they previewed as coming next week. Or Friday, I should say.
But how much are we getting?
I saw at the end of a preview a full-on zombie, or whatever you call it. Is that a clicker?
No. That's the third stage.
Coming
the
out?
full-on monster.
Yeah.
No, the full-on monster, whatever you call that.
No, it's that. No, I'll tell you right now which one is it. Damn.
But that's the one that they preview.
I think so.
They previewed two of those at the end of the episode. They previewed more of Kathleen.
That might be the Boomer, because that's the one we've been hyping up and hoping that it's as good as it is in the game.
I'm hoping it's as good as it is in the game, to be honest.
Let's just say they moved episode 5 out of the Super Bowl. So as good as this show may be, they're not confident enough to throw this up against the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Who would? Not me.
No. We have to be honest with what Tony's saying. Like, nobody.
That's scary.
Because other shows back in the day, a la Living Color, went up against the Super Bowl halftime show on purpose, did a live show and beat it, and destroyed it in the ratings. That's why you have the halftime show that you have. So if they remember, The Walking Dead at its peak went against Sunday Night Football all the time and beat it in ratings for an hour, no matter what the game was. That's why they had to start programming Sunday Night Football to beat The Walking Dead. So I get it. I'm just saying, as someone who's never played the game, I want action.
I don't blame you.
If you had given me an action-filled episode, I could have forgave last week. Or if you extended this episode out another 15 minutes more with the explanation of how they came to power and threw the government out of this town, and all the terroristic acts they were doing on the other residents of that town that they basically have hostage.
Yeah,
I would have got it. The fact that Joel was able to take them down so easily.
He's the main character.
No, but he took them down. No, he took them down so easily. No, you're talking about 4 or 5 guys with a gun. He kills everybody except one. She comes in, shoots and shoots one.
Can I explain to him, Tony?
I needed more.
Can I explain to him, Sleepy? Because you see 4 guys there, and the game is 20 guys, and we don't question it, bro. Don't question a fucking game.
Once again, that's a video game. You're supposed to question. No, that's a video game. You're supposed to be able to do extraordinary things in a video game. That's what video games are. That is why if I take the worst quarterback in Madden, I can beat you because it's a video game. It's not reality. But you're telling me these guys have automatic weapons. He has a shotgun, and he's able to take out everybody. You could already see, like you said, when he told the girl to climb into the hole. When he told the girl to climb through the hole, everybody knows that's a typical video game move. The fact that she had a gun, she was going to walk through and shoot the guy. That was a typical video game move. You was able to choreograph that.
Yeah.
Which
it
beautifully
was too much.
Paid off. A pass off to the last episode that we had where they went to Bill's and got the gun that she snuck in her bag.
Right.
So it did play off the last episode.
That's what I'm saying. You already saw that coming, that she was going to use it.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And then he gave it back to her, and then he gave it back to her. You saw that coming.
Yep, and now they're building their relationship like they did in the game.
I know. She was reading those corny jokes. He started laughing. Oh my God. They're starting to bond. It's a typical TV show. It's a typical TV show. They hate each other, and now they like each other. But like I said, this episode should have been 15 minutes longer to expand that. Don't just cut it when you did, and then you wait. Mm-hmm. This one should have been an hour. This one should have been an hour 10.
I agree.
The 20 minutes that you're going to put in next week's episode should have been tagged onto this.
Unless next week's episode is fire.
I'm hoping.
I don't know.
We can cut last week's episode a little bit.
Okay.
Put it into this one.
So let's do it. 8.
4.
Progress. Deuces, Mary.
4. Deuces.